We've also built on the G7's efforts to promote a free and open Indo-Pacific. As I mentioned, this focus today on the presence of North Korean troops in the aggression that Russia's committing against Ukraine, we spent a lot of time on that, but also on China's ongoing support for Russia's defense industrial base, all of which is allowing Russia to continue the aggression against Ukraine, both of which are reminders that European and Indo-Pacific security are joined. The G7 is increasingly aligned on our view of economic and security risks posed by the People's Republic of China, the policies it's pursuing, even as we recognize the need for constructive engagement. Over 4 years, we have forged much greater convergence, more than ever before, on common approaches to China. A shared commitment, for example, to economic and security de-risking, dealing with overcapacity and unfair trade practices coming from Beijing, focused together on export controls on the most sensitive technology, working together on investment screening, standing against economic coercion, building mineral supply security, supply chains more generally, and their security and resilience, and helping to build sustainable infrastructure together around the world. The bottom line is this: we are much stronger, we're much more effective when we're acting together, not alone. Well, I think we've seen over the last more than 2.5 years now, coordinated and effective sanctions deployed by the G7 countries, by the EU, by other countries concerned, to continue to increase the pressure on Russia and any of those who are aiding and abetting its ongoing aggression against Ukraine. But I think what's essential here is this. China has an important role to play in using its influence with the DPRK, North Korea, as well as with Russia, to cease these activities. And in the absence of that, I think one of the things you're going to see is the countries in the Indo-Pacific region, and particularly on the Korean Peninsula, including the United States, including South Korea, including Japan, taking further steps to strengthen our own deterrence and defense capacities. And why is that? Because, as I mentioned before, we're deeply concerned about this two-way street. Not only what North Korea is doing for Russia in its aggression against Ukraine, but what Russia is and may do for North Korea in terms of its missile capacity, its nuclear capacity, all of which increases insecurity and instability on the Korean Peninsula, and will cause us to take further steps, building on what we've already done, to strengthen our deterrence and to strengthen our defense. And these are undoubtedly steps that, while not directed at China, China will not like. So when they are hearing not only from us, but from many countries in Europe and from many countries in Asia, the deep concerns that we all have about this relationship between Russia and North Korea, and as a permanent member of the United Nations Security Council, we, I think, would all look to China to use its influence to try to bring this to an end.